Hello there, how are you doing? Jo Barnes here and welcome to another episode of Make It Happen Monday. And this week we are continuing in our series of how to create a business you can run from anywhere in the world. And of course, what more of an amazing business model is there than software as a service? Think about the software that you use on a daily basis. This recording program that I'm using right now, what I'm actually using, I think is free. I don't think I paid for it, but I'm pretty sure I can upgrade or I can add things to it, which are going to cost me money, and I can do all sorts that would end up making this software a profitable piece of software for the people that purchased it. The software that I'm going to edit the video on, ScreenFlow, for instance, that's something that I have paid for and have to regularly pay for updates. The email provider that I will be sending this video out using, I'm paying a monthly subscription to them for that. The blog, that's WordPress, that's free, but you get my meaning, all right? The plugins that I put onto WordPress that I use, the landing page software that I use, there's a gazillion pieces of software that I use. The hosting that my WordPress sits on, I knew there was a little cost in there somewhere. The hosting that my WordPress sits on, I pay a monthly fee for that. So basically, there are a gazillion little platforms and software bits and pieces that I use every single day that I have to pay a monthly subscription for, or a yearly subscription, or that I have bought one off, or that I have to pay upgrades or whatever. I mean, software really is just a phenomenal business model. The challenge, of course, with software, and I know because I've been there and I've done it and I have spent tens of thousands of dollars trying to create a great piece of software, is that you need nerves of steel, I think, to become a software creator or somebody who manages software creators. Now, I have to be totally upfront and honest here and say to you that over my time online, I have only ever tried to create one or two pieces of software myself. So I'm probably not the most experienced person on exactly how to create software. So I am not going to go into detail on that. There are people out there, and I'll find some resources and put them below this video before I publish this, that will teach how to create apps and how to find great places to build software and all that kind of stuff. What I can tell you in my experience is that if you do not find the right people, and that's what this is really about, you're going to need to find coders and developers and people who really know the platforms inside out and upside down. If you do not find the right people with the right skills, it can end up costing you an awful lot of money. But if you have nerves of steel and you feel pretty creative and you know your way a little bit around the software apps and you feel able to liaise and talk to coders and developers and programmers nice and knowledgeably and feel that you can manage them well and create a really fantastic little piece of software, then it really is a fantastic business model. But the steps remain pretty much the same as I've talked about on the last few videos. Number one, obviously you need to choose your niche. You need to know what niche you're going to be servicing. Now with software, that could go a bit broader, couldn't it? Because essentially, your piece of software could actually service quite a few different niches. But I would urge you to start with kind of one key customer in mind. How can I help that person? How can my piece of software solve that specific problem for that person? Kind of start there, and then you can branch out as you go. So you're choosing your niche. What business are you in? What piece of software are you creating? Who are you going to be helping and adding value to? Then you're going to want to create your compelling offer. But this is where software is so clever, you see, because your compelling offer could be a free trial of a certain part of your software. So rather than having to create a separate PDF or something like that, a separate ebook or whatever, you can actually give away a free trial of your software, and people obviously sign up to register to use the software, and with that you're getting their email address. So that can actually be your compelling offer. Yeah. So then obviously you're building your authority. You'll see with most of the software programs online now, they all have blogs and they all do lots of content as well. They all publish lots of content on different aspects of not just how to use their software, but different things happening in their industry or niche, different interesting things that can add value to their community. So it's really important that that is part of your strategy. Content marketing really is just a huge part of any strategy in building a business these days, on or offline. Content marketing is huge. So obviously, you're going to be pulling people into your free software. In order to do that, you've got to let them know it's there. So you're publishing and delivering lots of great, valuable, useful content that they can use and that attracts them to your software. Yeah. And as you're doing that, you're building relationships, you're chatting with them, you're nurturing them, and then you are going to be offering them the opportunity to upgrade. Now, my next step is to introduce a kind of an intro product, a low price product, to siphon out the people who are really serious from those who aren't. Another great thing with a piece of software is you can have a low entry section, so they can get certain elements of the software for a lower price, a one-off price, a monthly price, an annual price, whatever you want. And that's your kind of entry level product, if you like. So they purchase that and you continue building your authority, you continue building your brand, and then obviously you can upsell them into the kind of main monthly subscription or annual subscription or whatever it is you've got, gradually kind of building up the levels. Some people will come in, know it's for them, and bang, go straight into the higher level program straight away. The other thing that you can do with software, which I just love, is you can add training programs to it. So at a later stage, as you've built lots and lots of people using your software, you could add other training programs which you can monetize, or you could add those to the front end as free training programs and bring lots and lots of people through the funnel using free training programs that then sign up for your software in order to really make the training work. There's so many different creative things you can do around software. It's fantastic. And all the while, of course, you're building your brand, you're mastering that traffic, bringing people in through the funnel into your software, and then obviously adding other streams of income. So the 7 steps that I've been talking about all through these last weeks, which are below this video, really remain the same for each different strategy. You're just changing little bits here and there, tweaking bits to work with the particular product or service that you are offering. Now, just be aware with software, okay, that people are going to want quality. That's why you're going to need a little bit of cash behind you or some very, very clever partners. And that is one way, I think, if you don't have an awful lot of cash, but you're pretty canny on the marketing side, that is how you would get into software. Partner with some clever people and get out there and find those people. Start looking for people on upwork.com. That's where lots of coders and developers are, upwork.com. Start trawling through Warrior Forum posts. Start going through, Facebook developer pages and stuff like that. And just start looking for people and asking people and putting it out there that you're really canny on the marketing and you're looking for some really clever coders and developers to work with because you've got this idea, you want to put it together, and you're going to do it as a partnership. Yeah? So you're not even going to hire them, you're going to work as a partnership. They're going to develop the software, you're going to do the marketing side, you're going to collaborate together, and then obviously you're going to split the profits. So if I didn't have a lot of money, then that is how I would start to go into the software niche. Another really good way, before you go, just looking at the time now, these videos are getting so long. Another really, really clever way to get into software as well is to white label what somebody else has created. So go and find a product developer who has already developed a really, really fantastic piece of software. Ask them if you can license it and if they can actually put it on your server so you can brand it your own brand. So you can literally market it like your own piece of software. Now again, it's going to cost you a little bit of cash. A really good product developer isn't just going to give it away for free, but that might be a much cheaper way of getting into starting software as a service, obviously making some money back from the subscribers and customers that you generate through that piece of software, and then you'll be able to take that cash and develop your own piece of software if that's the direction you want to go in. So that's also a great way of getting started in the software as a service niche. So I hope that this video has helped. If that's kind of been trotting around in your mind, how you can start a software business, I hope that's given you a couple of ideas. Thank you very much for watching. Do please come and comment below this video. I do love chatting to you, so come and talk to me. Have you got an idea for a software program? You know, are you not sure what to do with it next? Are you not sure what your next steps are? Come and have a chat with me. I'm here to help. I will come and respond to your comments, so I'd love to speak to you. Other than that, have an amazing week. Have a phenomenal week. Have the best week you've ever had. Live on purpose. And of course, as always, make it happen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Take care. Bye-bye.